Hey, it's Arc11 with a tour of the inside of my Animal Crossing New Horizons house. A few weeks ago, I showed the outside and surrounding area, which is based on a Resco from Torn of the Golden Country. If you want to see the details about the castle exterior and see the Zen garden and everything around here, then you can check out that video in the Animal Crossing playlist that'll be linked at the end of this. So now for the inside. So my house doesn't really have a consistent theming with it like the exterior of the island, where everything is either a Xenoblade location or city core. The inside of the house is just kind of, each room is some designs that I just wanted to make, and nothing really consistent with each other or the rest of the island. So the first main room here is styled after a Japanese home. I put a lot of plants around to try and make it cozier feeling. I wanted the big windows so it would feel open. Photo of Azura from Fire Emblem there. The Kotatsu, I wish I had a Kotatsu. I need a Kotatsu so bad. The Animal Crossing Switch that I wish I had. I just have a regular launch year Switch. Still don't even have an OLED. The little kitchen over here, I used these cabinets to try and make it more enclosed. Also, I really like the wood texturing on this, I forget what it's called. Monolith went so hard on the graphics in Animal Crossing. The items are just so detailed. The epic PC setup item. I forget the name of a lot of these items because I don't really do much with them. I just place them in here and then kind of forgot about it. So I'm not picking them up a lot to remember what they're called. I wish you could move the doors, because it would be really nice if I could move the door over half a tile so it would fit just perfectly in between the refrigerator and this chair. I have a bunch of lights around too, but they don't really show up well since it's the daytime right now. So even if I turn the lights off, it doesn't really show up. Photos of Bernadetta from Fire Emblem. So the next room I'll show is the bathroom, since it's the only one that's actually part of the same theme with the Japanese style house. So for the bathroom, what I did was I used the cloud flooring and then put mats down over it to make it look like a steamy floor with two separate floors on each half of it. I'm not sure who originally came up with that idea, but I heard it from a friend that heard about someone doing it, so I honestly have no idea where it originated from. Got a gyroid to make bubbles there. Put those windows in with the wall sticker item, the glowing moss stickers, I think they're called. I wish this item was interactable, where you could just step inside of it. Like, even if it just lets you step inside, the water comes down, and then you just step right out. It would have been nice if it was interactable. Also wish the scale was interactable, where you could just stand on it and then it would just give you a random number. Like a totally random number for something absurd, like saying you're 10 pounds or you're 500 pounds. That just would have been funny if they just give you a totally random number from interacting with the scale every single time you go into it. And not really much else to say about the bathroom here. Favorite thing about it is just the flooring to make it look so steamy. Next room to look at is the larger kitchen. It doesn't actually make sense that I have two kitchens, but I just wanted to have a more full kitchen area, even though it doesn't make sense to have the little kitchen in the main room and then this bigger kitchen here. Just wanted to have this kind of back room. So it's mostly just full of food and cooking utensils. I also put this fan here so I could see the physics on the tree. Once again, Monolith went so hard on this. Also, I like that little light that I have hanging. It's a very cute little lamp. And I ran out of space to put the soda bottle anywhere, so I just left it on the floor. Next, I'll show the left side room. So this is basically an office, I guess. It's kind of just where I threw all my sci-fi items. Office is really the only thing I could think of to call it. I also threw all the weapon items in here because I just wanted to have a weapon collection. I put this statue, I forget what it was called. It's the fake one, so it glows at night. I think it's the fake one that glows at night. I would assume so, because it looks funny. I put it in the tube just because it's funny looking when it glows at night. Not really much to say about this room. Like I said, just kind of threw all my sci-fi stuff and weapons together in this one room. Next up is the bedroom slash upstairs. So for this one, plushie party. I just threw a ton of plushies onto this side of the room. And then kind of a Imperial set bedroom over here. Not because I was trying to go for a theme, I just liked the black Imperial set everything, so. And some of Azura's clothes hanging up there. I really like the wall here, how it's just these types of walls in general where they're kind of like two layers to them, I think. I assume that's how it's working, that there's a second layer behind it so that it gives it a 3D look. I'm really curious how those walls actually work. Like what the trick is to make them look 3D when they're clearly not actually 3D. Then lastly will be the basement. I've been cutting out all the loading screens to save time on this. So, basement theme. I don't know what to call this, honestly. Game room, I guess, collection room. I don't know, but here is almost every single gyroid. The only one I don't have is the Brewster gyroid because I always forget to go to Brewster to eventually unlock it. I think I still have like 10 days left that I need to get the Brewster gyroid. But yeah, this should be one of every single gyroid, I believe. So here is the big lounge couch. train set, and various party game stuff. So as you can see, I haven't put nearly as much thought into the builds in my house as I have the outside of the island. I just haven't really been that interested in making specific builds inside the house, especially since I barely even go in the house at all. I'm mostly just walking around outside the island. But if you want to see all the areas around my Animal Crossing island, then you can check out the Animal Crossing playlist that'll be up on screen now. And I'll be showing the Fonset Village area next in a few weeks. So if you watch the end, comment Blossom Dance down below. Again, you can check out the Animal Crossing playlist that's on screen. And see you next time!